HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. David, we're live on Sky tonight. There's a few surprised people probably around who maybe are surprised by tonight's result and performance, but does it feel like that's been coming? I mean, the performances have been good, another good one tonight, and the players got the reward this evening.
Yeah, what was extraordinary maybe were that we scored 2 goals and that we've won away from home, but performance-wise, I think the players have shown comparable performances even away from home in this season, and I'm so happy for them. It's great that they got their reward today with 3 points, a clean sheet and 2 wonderful goals. I think it was an outstanding team performance. Everybody took responsibility for the defense and for the offense as well, and this was a very, very brave performance today away from home, and with the support of our away supporters in our back, I think it was a deserved result.
There's probably not many teams that have come to Molineux against a good Wolves side and pressed them as high as we have done, but we really dominated the ball when we could, and it kind of negated what Wolves are all about, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. At the end, we wanted to try to beat them with their own weapon. We wanted to minimize their ball possession, and we wanted to have a lot of ball possession as well. And if you play against a ball possession team, then you have to be on top of them in terms of aggression and mentality and spirit. And I think this was today the case. How we built up the fighting zone, how the players have done this was great. And I think this was, as I said, a deserved result.
You just talked about Aaron Moy with the BBC there, and you said it's not often you get a player that has the technique to take the 2 goals like he did tonight, but also in the 90th minute he's still doing his work, closing down Willy Bolly, and he's wanting to work for the side like he does.
Yeah, this is the truth. We have more of these players like Pritchard or Phil Billing, who has unbelievable technique and still work for the team. But Aaron Moy today, I think, with his 2 goals, was a standout player, even if I have to say it was a great team performance. With Tommy Smith on a position which he hadn't played so often, it was great that we had 2 weeks' time now to prepare him for this game, and Eric Doom, who came in for Chris Löwe, who I think has done a great job as well, like the whole team. Again, I'm delighted. A clean sheet, 2 wonderful goals away from home. Away wins in the Premier League are so difficult, and the players got this away win, a deserved away win, which again, performance-wise, this was deserved, and this is where we are still focused on. Win, lose or draw, the performance has to be there. I always said this, and I will still say this, because this is what you have to do to collect points, and this is what the players have done consistently in the season. I think in the first game the reward was not there points-wise, but now in the last 3 games they got their reward.
Just talking about clean sheet and defending, it's typified by that moment where Philip Billings hooked the ball off the line. You may have not seen the replay yet, 1.8 centimetres away from crossing the line, but that typified the defensive effort tonight, didn't it?
Yeah, we said this before the game. Everybody has to show his responsibility for the defense and for the offense, and I think in this scene everybody has seen the spirit which this group has. They really wanted to keep the ball out of the net, and they really wanted to make sure even if the one or other has done a mistake, the next one will be there, and this was exactly the case in this situation. It was a great clearance from Phil, and apart from this, I think he had some very, very good offensive moments as well.
You just said there, fantastic night. Everyone's going to enjoy tonight. Our fans certainly will, but nothing changes. It's back to work tomorrow now to start work on Brighton next Saturday at home.
Yeah, absolutely. We will now recover, drive back. Tomorrow morning is training, and then we will prepare us for the busy week which we have in front of us. Next week we have 3 games in a week, as you said. I know that we will need every of our players. Obviously some of the players like to have more game time, but it's up to them to keep the head high, to show the right mentality, to deal with these situations. And it's all about to have the head clear, to be prepared for the moment when you get your chance. And we've seen today that this is exactly how you have to react as a professional.
Final word for our fans, David. As you know, it's absolutely freezing here at Molineux tonight, but they've enjoyed themselves over there, and they backed your team again from the first minute to the last.
Yeah, this was another great away support, but we can trust our supporters. They have shown this as well consistently. I think like the players have shown consistently, performances where you can cheer about. Our away supporters have done this, and now they can recover. But then there's a big game next Saturday against Brighton, where they have to be on numbers, which they will be, and they have to be there as loud as they can to make now happen that we can take this momentum and can take some further points on the board.
You've made them very happy tonight, David. Thanks for joining us.